It's going to go down, and it's going to go down right here.
It's that time again, another installment of Where It's At. This week, we travel through Temecula to the 79 South in search of a place where domestic beer is hard to find. Our destination is Barley and Hops.
Basically, we're a beer venue, beer pub. We serve 250 different beers. We have 20 on tap. We're about to expand to 50 on tap and over 300 beers. Barley and hops are the two main ingredients in beer, along with water and yeast. So it's kind of a no-brainer. We're a hometown, locally owned, mom and pop type restaurant. We try to get to know everybody. We try to have a family atmosphere, cheers kind of place. We really go out of our way to get to know our customers, to hang out with them, to invite them to events. We go beer tastings. We have a different event every week. We do a pub crawl. We take 35 people down to San Diego and, show them other breweries. We're all about beer. We really are. We try to educate everybody that comes in and include them in tastings. And if some vendor brings in a couple of beers to sample, we like to include who's ever there and let them sample too. And, so it's really an educational process. We've really changed the atmosphere of the Temecula Valley. In 2 years, we've opened the doors for places like the Public House and even the Yard House to some extent. And Monday is British night, Tuesday's Celtic Tuesdays, Wednesday is German night, tonight is Belgian Thursdays. So on those nights, we do discounts on that country's beers, and we try to have a few pub menu items that are more specific to those countries. Once a month, we do a beer-related event. We do 3 festivals a year. We do a beer dinner. We do a pub crawl. We do a couple event for Stone, Russian River. One with all Hefeweizens.
Beer lovers won't be let down, and that's for sure. How exactly is Barley and Hops staying ahead of the game?
Every place I open up, I just try to become what is necessary, to make it work. This one's been the easiest because I already loved beer.
And what can people expect?
Well, it's a casual atmosphere. We try to keep it family orientated. People can come in here and have a conversation with their friends and family. Or they can come in and sit by themselves and feel very comfortable. And we're trying to promote beer. There's lots of countries in the world that have created great beers, and their culture exists around great beers. They have different beers for different occasions, different seasons. And beer is a very focal and very important part of their lives. And it's not about getting drunk, it's about socializing with friends and family and having a good time.
What exactly is the Century Club?
Well, the Century Club is kind of a creation of myself and my manager, Todd Hamilton. It's a little card that folds up and goes in your wallet. It has 100 different beers on it, and each time you drink a different beer, we put our initials on it, and we give different prizes, T-shirts, mugs, and things as you work your way through the 100 beers. When you're done, you get your name on a Century Club plaque, and you get a Century Club T-shirt. It's helped us to really promote the place. People pull this card out in other bars. It helps them to remember what they had, what they liked, what they didn't like. It helps them to find new beers that they like. It helps us to turn over inventory as well. So it allows us to get more of a flow of different kind of beers in here and find out what people like. We have, I think, 75 people on plaques in our hallway now.
Thursday nights can get loud. House band Master Splinter and the Shredders are big fans of Barley and Hops.
Reason we come to Barley and Hops is because everybody that comes here is a good person. Barley and Hops treats us well, and they have been nice enough to have us be their house band every Thursday. And it's been packing out. People have been turned away at the door because there's so many people, and Barley Hops is just very hospitable to us. And
they have like over 100 killer beers, so you can't go wrong with that.
What originally brought the guys to Barley and Hops?
Well, we came here originally just as customers, and we fell in love with the place. And then we started talking to the owner because we all got together. We're like, all right, let's maybe start a bar band, do something for fun. And we talked to Scott, the owner. We're like, hey, would you be interested in maybe having us try out, play here, see what's up? And it started once a month, and progressively it got more and more. And now we're here every Thursday night, 9 to midnight, rocking out. So it's great for us. It's great for them. Everyone has a good time.
We all have known each other for years, and actually are a combination of two local bands. They are with Dark Haven, who have been around for years, and I'm a member of a band called Inverse. And we both got together and decided it'd be something fun to do that wasn't original, but we could still get everybody in the music scene involved.
Good, young, respectful crowd that comes in here and behaves and understands our place and knows that we're not about being obnoxious and getting drunk and that kind of thing and causing trouble, you know. And it's worked out very well for both of us. And these guys are really good. You know, they play a nice variety of music. They play 80s covers, everything from the Police, you know, and a little, you know, then mix in a little Black Sabbath, Sublime, stuff like that.
And how can people find out more about Barley and Hops?
We are on Temecula Parkway, aka 79 South. We're approximately a mile off the freeway. We're right behind CVS Drugs. We're one traffic light east of Pechanga Parkway. I like to tell people, you know, we're a little hard to find, but we're extremely easy to get to. Our website is barleyandhopheads.com, and we have pretty much everything on there, links to every brewery, every winery, the home brew club. Our whole menu's on there, our beer list is on there, lots of beer information. It's very educational, very in-depth. And one last thing, we are getting ready. We've already signed a lease and we're expanding. We're adding 1,800 more square feet, and it's basically going to be kind of an open warehouse, multi-purpose room with 30 more beers on tap. And we'll be able to have you know, beer dinners and festivals, and we hope to have actually educational classes on, you know, intro to beer, Belgian beers, Abbey beers, Trappists, you know, the history of beer in Temecula, because you know, a lot of what's happening in Southern California got its start right here in this community.